Hello together and welcome back to my channel. So today I will show you another idea that I was testing while I was in the forest. And this is a small fisher net for catching small fish. Now you can of course laugh at me because I test a fisher net in the forest, but I wanted to test this project and so I think it succeeded, and still if you want to make fun in the comments, then I will happily laugh with you. Okay, so the way this thing works is you have these two branches and they are kind of acting like a joint. And now on this string here I can lower the fisher net down into the water. You have to imagine that there is water down there, and so now you see the strings are a little bit loose, so the net would sink. Maybe I would put a couple of stones in there. And then you put some bait in the middle and you wait until all the fish come and eat from the bait. And then you just pull on the string and lift the net up and lift the fish out of the water like this. So that's basically how it works. I haven't tried this in real life, but that's at least the idea. And so, whoops. Also, if you don't want to use it, then you can just keep it in a position like this and just wrap this string here around a piece of wood that I pounded into the ground, and so then it's kind of on standby. Okay, so now I will show you the individual components, how this fisher net is built. So first, back here you just have a peg that you pound into the ground, and you don't even have to tie the string. You can just wrap it around a couple of times, and then through the force of friction the string will be held tight. So if you want to dismantle the fisher net, then you just come up here, you take these two legs and you kind of take everything down like this. Okay, so now I can show you how this whole contraption works together. So first I have two poles. These poles are each about 3 meters long, and they are up here. They are just loosely tied together with a string, and then these strings from up here are also attached to the main paracord. And for this I just used a simple cross knot. So a cross knot is basically this here, and you can see this in many other videos, so I won't show it here in detail. And you can just pull on this and then to take it apart. Okay, so the main paracord is attached up here to these two poles, so all three things are attached together. And then just very close from here, the three lines that hold the fisher net are also tied together. And this again I also did with a cross knot that I perhaps will show you later if you ask for it. But now it's just basically here you can see it. It's also just a cross knot that ties all of these things together. So now you can see that here the main line goes down into three distinct lines that then go down to the fishing net. And all of these lines are about 2 meters long, and they all come together up here. So the individual lines are attached here to the ring of the net just with a self-tightening loop, or with a self-tightening knot. So this knot can be pulled apart, or it can be kind of just tightened, and then it just holds everything nice together. And so I did this also here and also here. And the 3 lines are roughly spread around the net so that they give a nice 3 nice stable attaching points so that the net will be flat. Okay, so the last part is of course the net itself. Now, as you can see here, I just took some green branches from a tree because they are still flexible, and I kind of tied them together. So for example here I tied them, or sometimes I also just kind of twisted them around each other, and here you see I tied them as well, and here, so like that you just kind of build a ring, and then you place the net over it, and then you have to attach the net somehow. And for this, I don't know if you can see, but here I used just a very thin thread that I just kind of, I fold the net once around the loop, and then I just weave it through. And for that I basically just used a little stick, something like this, but a little bit cleaner, and I tied the thread to one end, and then I just, like this, kind of weaved it through. Yeah, it's not going very well because this stick is a bit rough on the surface, but I cleaned it up first, and then that's how I tied this all around. And then here, for example, I just tied the thread to the brim, and I did that all the way around, and so like that the net was solidly attached to the brim. Okay, so I think that's everything you need to know, so you can build such a net yourself. So perhaps if you try it somewhere with real water and real fish, then put a link in the comments so I can watch your video as well. And other than that, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you all later. Goodbye.